Here we go.
No wondering. Stay right here.
Are you going to do a little presentation of your salsa skills?
I need. You want to come help?
Yeah, you're on the clock, by the way.
All right. So guys, thank you guys for giving me the time. Every time we have that 1 minute presentation, I talk to you guys about my least common denominator, which is customer service, price, and location. My last time I said my 10-minute presentation was kind of a little bit of an overview on the industry and how our payroll and paychecks works. So this time I kind of wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. Hopefully you guys are aware of why we're the best out there as far as payroll goes. Now it's just more of a concern of knowledge and kind of getting information about our company. And there's like basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about is obviously the price, the product, and what's included, and then also the process. And I want to talk to you guys so you guys know a little bit more about what I sell so that you can have that information for yourselves, but also to pass it along to some referrals opportunities as well. Because really, in essence, you guys, people like you and people that you do business with are my prospects, are my good opportunities. Anybody that you do business with, your favorite restaurant, barber, dry cleaner, your vet, your gym, your dentist, your doctor, your clothing shop, jewelry store, shoe store, those favorite places that you like to shop at are all good prospects and good opportunities for me. And again, right now, as John mentioned, this is the best time for me to get referrals because a lot of people are making changes, trying to cut their overhead, looking at their year costs at the end of the year to see how they can save money. And January, you start fresh as far as payroll. There's no payroll history, so to start off a prospect to turn them into a client in January, all I actually need is W-4s, an EIN number, and a company voided check. It's as simple as that. We start running payroll in January. So January, that's why I get most of my business in January, pretty much like 30%, 40% of my business comes in. Also Kevin, I don't know where he's at, but he asked me to get this statistic. Basically, 1 out of 3 business owners outsource their payroll. So that's an opportunity for me. Every 3 business owners that you know outsource their payroll. If they're outsourcing their payroll, I can guarantee them savings in their pocket as far as free months and discounts. So those are opportunities for me. I gave you guys, I passed out basically, I'll talk about the first proposal. This is for BNI, CPA members, and referrals. Kevin can also attest. Right now, business owners, even such as yourselves, the way to go, you can talk to your CPA, but is transferring your business company, whether it's an LLC, whether it's incorporated, to an S Corp. And the reason why is because you save a lot of money in taxes. And so I'll let Kevin one time explain further detail about that, but for example, about $100,000 in profit, you can save about $15,000 in business taxes if you change to an S Corp. So that being said, we have a program where we offer a discount and a really, really low price for S Corps, which means also officer only. So if you're a one-person man shop and you're running payroll in-house or you're outsourcing it to a CPA, we basically have a price that's $45 per month. And for that $45, we also waive a setup fee, give 1 free month of service. So for example, somebody who starts in January won't pay till February, and then in February they'll pay $45 a month. And we do 1 person, so I just wanted to make sure that a lot of people do know that as well. And then included in that package is everything that you see here. We do tax pay, meaning that we're going to make sure all your taxes are paid correctly. We show reports on those taxes. We do employee pay options. You can get direct deposits, you can get live checks, or you can get deposits into a debit card. We do your new hire reporting. If you're a one-person company and you do start to hire some people, we do put that into the state so that you stay compliant. We send all that information. Paychex Online Payroll, you can do your payroll online. You can also fax it, email, or telephone your payroll. Online reports, your employee can gain access as well. We do check logo, labor compliance poster kits. you get an HR and benefits website. If you do have more than one employee and you have questions about firing, hiring, or employee handbook, all of that materials is on the HR website. It's like having an HR department at your fingertips. That's included in the package. We have a 3 for free referral program. If you send me 3 referrals after you're a client, that book, you get an additional 3 free months of service. So, for example, TJ is already a client of ours. He's working on getting me some referrals. If he does get 3 referrals, he gets 3 additional free months of service. He's already got 1.
Wow.
We also do your state unemployment number. A lot of companies might just have an EIN but don't have their state unemployment number yet. We can do that service for them as well for free. And then the main important piece of the package is we file quarter-end returns and provide reports, and we do year-end reports. So in essence, if you're an officer only, if you're a one-man company, for $45 a month, you can get everything done as far as your pay, your taxes, quarter-end, and year-end returns. So that's officer only. The next proposal is 1 to 5 employees. So if your company that does have 1 to 5 employees, it doesn't matter if you have 1, 2, 3, either, just fall into that price range or that employee count range. I put bi-weekly because that's the typical pay frequency for employees, but the same thing, you waive the setup fee, 1 free month of service, but the price is $41.65 per pay period. So for about $82, you can, if you have a 5-man company, you can process payroll for them, do it correctly, do it right, have great customer service, and everything that we mentioned on the last payroll and the last proposal is also included in this proposal as well. So I wanted you guys to have kind of a better idea, because a lot of people believe like, oh, payroll, taxes, quarter end, year end, it's going to cost me $1 million. For literally $40, you're done with that. Also, if you're doing it in-house or if you're sending it out to a CPA, the CPA is definitely going to charge you more than $40. Just ask Kevin. So that's the packages and proposals. The way the process also works, I want to make sure that you guys know that it's not like pulling teeth. As I mentioned, if you're starting in January, it's just a W-4 company voided check and an EIN number, and we can get started. As far as the process to report your payroll, I believe, TJ, you're doing it by phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have options. We have a dedicated payroll assistant. We're the only company that offers that. That dedicated payroll assistant can help you. She gathers the numbers by phone, fax, email. So for example, you're running your payroll on Friday. TJ gets a call on Wednesday at 10 a.m. They're looking at a timesheet. He reports the hours to her. She calculates it, and then he's done with payroll. It takes him literally 5 minutes. If you can't make a phone call, then you can also get online and do it as well. So that's how the process works. As far as another incentive that's included in the package is on the last sheet is a newsletter that I have that goes out to about 150 to 200 local CPAs. CPAs are extremely valuable to almost everybody in here, and this is a free advertisement that goes out to them. So each month I put something together, and each month I have on the bottom left a business spotlight. If you are interested, you can advertise in that business spotlight. So this month, for the month of December, was obviously Mr. John Berkey, and he took full advantage of that. And so this went out to the CPAs as well. So, and then the most important thing is probably the little thing on the bottom there, entering my world. I'm officially engaged. Kim, it has to be quiet because I'm telling the family on our Christmas party. So please don't tell Jeff, because then once Jeff knows, then the whole family knows. And
all right, I'll zip it.
all right, so that's basically everything. Again, the main thing is that I just wanted you guys to get an idea of how simple the process works. It's really easy to process payroll. It's really easy to get started, and the cost isn't extremely expensive. So that's basically everything.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, Mom was ready for it.